In my heart,
Yeah.
I don't think I will go back home.
Hey, royalties, kings and queens. So, legendary singer and songwriter Tina Turner has died at the age of 83. Tina Turner, whose death was announced on Wednesday, the 24th of May, by her representative, announced the news saying, with her, the world loses a musical legend and role model. The legendary singer died at her home in Zoknash near Zurich in Switzerland following a long, unspecified illness. Although at the time of her death it has not yet been revealed what the actual cause of death was or the specific long illness that she suffered from, however, her health struggles has been documented in the past. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. So, in 2016, Tina Turner was diagnosed with cancer, intestinal cancer to be specific, and she also had a kidney transplant in 2017, of which her husband till death, Erwin Bach, donated one of his kidneys to her. Prior to this marriage, and before the What Love's Got to Do with It singer became the queen of rock and roll, she was half of a music duo with her ex-husband and manager Ike Turner. The former couple released their first song together, A Fool in Love, in 1960 and married 2 years later. They divorced in 1978. Tina Turner in an interview said she didn't want the world to be deceived by their positive look and marital bliss, so she disclosed all of the abuse she endured in the marriage with Ike Turner. It was a liberating moment for a lot of women suffering in silence and abuse. She became a heroic standard for women who would speak out against domestic abuse. Tina Turner and her ex-husband had 4 sons together. By the early 80s, she would go on without him, and she became a musical powerhouse in her own right, standing shoulder to shoulder with the world's most revered rock and roll stars. She had electrifying performances with Mick Jagger and David Bowie, Elton John, and many more. She set her success on fire and was quickly celebrated with awards and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She also had her whole life movie made in honor of her. Throughout her career, Tina Turner won 8 Grammys from 25 nominations and 3 Lifetime Grammy Awards. Her final stadium concert was in Sheffield, England in 2009. Tina Turner later found love in her now husband till date, Erwin Bach. They dated for nearly 30 years and they were married for 10 years. As a matter of fact, their marriage anniversary is July the 4th. Unfortunately, there would be no celebration this year as Tina Turner has left her 68-year-old husband, Erwin Bach. In her memoir, Tina praised her husband Bach for teaching her how to love without giving up who she was. She said, and I quote, "We grant each other freedom and space to be individuals at the same time we are a couple. Erwin, who is a force of nature in his own right, has never been the least bit intimidated by my career, my talent, or my fame. He shows me that true love doesn't require the dimming of my light so that he can shine. On the contrary, we are the light of each other's life and we want to shine as bright as we can together." End of quote. Prior to the legendary singer's death, in what is believed to be her final public remarks, she told The Guardian how she hoped the world would remember her and how she did not fear death. The Guardian asked her, "How would you like to be remembered?" And she said, "As the queen of rock and roll, as a woman who showed other women that it's okay to strive for success on their own terms." She was also asked what frightens her about getting older, and she replied, "Nothing. This is life's full adventure, and I embrace and accept every day with what it brings." The interviewer asked her a teaser about choosing between eggs, money, and fame, and she said, at her age, is there another option? Joking about how she was enjoying anonymity in her retirement. A few months before her death, Tina Turner last year of 2022 and her husband acquired a 260,000 square foot home that cost about $76 million. It was a Lake Zurich compound in Switzerland. She shared that home with her beloved husband, Erwin Bach, and that was the same home where she died on Wednesday, the 24th of May of 2023. Upon the announcement of this very sad news, among the first to lead tributes to her was Mike Jagger, with whom she shared electrifying on-stage chemistry with. He said, "I'm so saddened by the passing of my wonderful friend Tina Turner. She was truly an enormously talented performer and singer. She was inspiring, warm, funny, and generous. She helped me so much when I was young, and I will never forget her," he wrote. Also, Giorgio Armani, her friend with whom she was close to, said, "I heard the passing of Tina Turner with sadness and disbelief. With her incredible energy, she seemed eternal. Her music certainly is. I will miss a great friend, whom I have also had the pleasure to dress many times. In life, she was like she was on stage, pure energy. I am deeply saddened." Following the news of her death on Wednesday, a car was seen leaving the Tina Turner Swiss estate, and also there were paparazzi outside of her house, as well as well-meaning fans outside of her Switzerland mansion home where she died. Also, tributes were laid on Tina Turner's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I was there already. Success in America, what I find with my homeland, nothing lasts very long in my heart.
Yeah.
I don't think I will go back home.
The queen of rock and roll and the best singer Tina Turner was survived by her husband, 68-year-old Erwin Bach, and 2 adult sons. She adopted her ex-husband's sons, Ike Turner Jr. and Michael Turner, and her ex-husband in return, Ike Turner, adopted her son, Craig Hill, from Tina Turner's previous relationship. Saxophonist Raymond Hill. She and her ex-husband, Ike Turner, had their only biological son together, Ronnie Turner. Unfortunately, Tina Turner's biological sons preceded her in death. Craig Turner passed on by suicide in 2018, and Ronnie Turner died on December 8 of 2022 after complications from colon cancer. If you or your loved one need help or are contemplating suicide, please call 988 or the number displayed in the screen. I've also put in some numbers to call in the description, and if you're also suffering abuse, domestic violence, also call 911. All numbers will be in the description. Please do not suffer alone. There are a lot of people willing to help you. So Tina Turner is survived by her 2 adopted sons, Ike Turner Jr. and Michael Turner. Ike Turner Jr. once said he has not been in touch with his adopted mother, Tina Turner, for ages since she left for Europe and fled the abusive relationship from his dad. It must have been difficult losing your biological sons, and who knows if grief contributed to her dying in 2023. We are sending our sincere condolences to Tina Turner's family left behind. We're praying for hope, for strength, and for comfort as they navigate through these very difficult times. What are your thoughts, you guys? Say a prayer for Tina Turner's family and your most wonderful memory of her performing on stage. You guys share your thoughts in the comment. Thank you so much. If you got to this point of the video, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Y'all stay out of trouble. Bye-bye.